Now, live from Natick, Massachusetts, it's the J.A. Show. Here's Jay.
Hi, I'm J.A. Welcome to the J.A. Show. In our first weird news segment, it can't be much weirder than this. Florida squirrels have gone completely nuts. Help! Let me explain why. The East Coast drought has created dangerously dry conditions. One spark can lead to a catastrophic fire, but when that spark is caused by a squirrel, who the heck are you going to blame? The squirrel? It seems when squirrels jump from one power line to another, they create an arc of electricity, and that spark has led to 4 fires in the Florida area. No one's been hurt, though, but this charred squirrel was found near the latest burned house. If you think that was weird, then you can file this under the hard to believe. Recently, a 6th grade girl was arrested in Denver. Why do you ask? It seems she was arrested because she was being rude and disrespectful to the assistant principal. The assistant principal questioned her in the hallway and got some back-talked. So the police were called in and took her away in handcuffs and brought her to a juvie holding facility. Her defense? She was cold and wanted to get a coat out of her locker. The lesson here? Don't get cold in school. Have you ever wondered what your wish would be if you had a life-threatening disease? 7-year-old Kai Jones from Arlington, Texas, took his wish to a whole new fantasy level. Kai wanted to become Batman, the Caped Crusader against crime. In this role, Kai turned his fight against leukemia into a fight against the Joker and the Riddler. Community leaders in the town of Arlington, Texas, helped his wish come true. Shortly after 9 a.m., a call went out to Arlington police that the First National Bank was being robbed by the one and only Joker. Batman, on the scene, and his partner Robin quickly made Joker's arrest shortly after. A few hours later, a bomb threat was phoned in to the Arlington police. Interestingly, the bomb threat was in the form of a riddle. That only means the Riddler was back in town again. Batman and Robin showed up and apprehended the Riddler. Even with the Riddler in custody, the bomb was still alive. So, Batman brought in the one and only Batbot, which my producers forced me to put in. The Batbot activated the bomb. Kaboom! Saving thousands of people again in Arlington, Texas. For Batman, his only reward was the key to the city given by the police chief. Just another day to celebrate life. Speaking of celebrating, have you ever heard of the classic comedy routine by the famous duo Abbott and Costello? If you have, you know who's on first. Our question is, who's the real Abbott and Costello? Check this out.
Popcorn! Beautiful package of Papa Jacks here! Papa Jacks, will you keep quiet? Sebastian!
Excuse me, please.
Sebastian, please. Don't interrupt my act. Sebastian!
Oh, Mr. Flores, I didn't see the lights there. I forgot about them.
What in the world are you doing? Why interrupt my act like this?
Well, look, Mr. Flores, I mean, after all, if you're in a ballpark, they always sell peanuts and popcorns and things like that.
I know that, Sebastian, but not in front of him. I beg your pardon, friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, and also the children, will you excuse me for a minute, please? Thank you.
What do you want to do?
Look, Mr. Flores.
Right? What are you doing?
I love baseball.
Well, we all love baseball.
When we get to St. Louis, will you tell me the guys' names on the team so when I go to see them in that St. Louis ballpark, I'll be able to know those fellas?
Well, now, is it all right, folks? All right.
Excuse me, I want to find out the fellas' names.
As long as it's okay with the
I'm
audience.
crazy about baseball.
Will you stand still?
How do you like my lawn club for St. Lou?
Hey, all those people going to be at the game today?
Certainly.
Oh, this is going to be a whopper of a game.
Well, it should be.
Hey, Abbott.
What?
I understand that they made you the manager of this here great team.
Why not?
So you're the manager.
Yes, I'm the manager.
Well, you know, I'd like to know some of the guys, names on the team so that when I meet them on the street or in the ballpark, I'll be able to say, hello, guys, to those people.
Well, sure, I'll introduce you to the boys. They give them funny names, though, St. Lou. Oh, I know they give those ball players awful funny names.
Well, let's see. On the team we have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
Are you the manager?
Yeah,
You know the guys. You know the guys' names.
sure do.
Then tell me the guys' names.
I said who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third, and then you.
You the manager.
Yeah?
You know the guys' names.
I'm telling you their names.
Well, who's on first?
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy in first.
Who?
The guy playing first base.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who's on first?
Well, what are you asking me for? I'm asking you.
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you.
You ain't telling me nothing. I'm asking you who's on first.
That's it.
I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Who is on first?
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who is on first?
Have you got a first baseman on first?
Certainly.
Then who's playing first?
Absolutely.
Who?
The guy on first base.
That's his name.
Then well, who's his name?
Yes.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who is on first?
What are you asking me for? I'm asking you. Who is on first?
That's it.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
That's it.
What's the guy's name on first?
No, what's on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
Well, what are you asking me for? I'm asking you.
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you.
You ain't telling me nothing. I'm asking you who's on first.
That's it.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first base.
That's his name.
That's whose name?
Yes. Yes.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who is on first?
What are you asking me for? I'm asking you who's on first.
That's it.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
That's it.
What's the guy's name on first?
No, what's on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
When you pay off the first baseman every month, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it. Why not? The man's entitled to it.
Who is?
Yes.
So who gets it?
Why shouldn't he? Sometimes his wife comes down and collects it.
Whose wife?
Yes.
Yeah. Look, you gotta pay him money. There's somebody on first base, don't you?
Yeah.
Does he give you a receipt?
Sure.
How does he sign the receipt?
Who?
The guy you give the money to.
Who?
The guy you give the money to.
That's how he signs it.
That's how he signs it?
Yes.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
That's it.
Then who?
Yeah.
When you give the guy the money, doesn't he have to sign the receipt?
He does.
Well, how does he sign his name?
Who?
The guy you give the money to.
That's how he signs it.
You don't just give money to someone without them having to sign a receipt, right?
No, who signs it?
What are you asking me for?
Now calm down. I'm not asking you. I'm telling
Well,
you.
go ahead and tell me. What's the guy's name that signs the receipt on first base?
Well, now, wait a minute. He signs his own receipt.
Who signs his own receipt?
No, who signs his?
I'm asking you when the guy on first base gives you a piece of paper.
Yes, now wait.
Now, he puts his name on it.
No, who puts his name on it?
How?
And what puts his name on it?
How does the fella's name on first base look to you when he signs his name?
Who?
To you!
That's how he does it.
How does it look to you?
Who?
To you!
Who?
To you!
Who? Look.
Oh, when the guy signs his name, how does it look to you?
Now that's how it looks. Who?
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 Well, all I'm trying to find out is what's the guy's name on first base?
Oh, no. What is on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, don't change the players.
I'm
about.
not changing nobody.
Take it easy.
What's the guy's name on first base?
What's the guy's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third. We're not talking about him.
How did I get on third base?
You mentioned his name.
If I mention a third baseman's name, who did I say is playing third?
No, who's playing first?
Stay off of first, will you?
Well, what do you want me to do?
Now, what's the guy's name on third base?
What's on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third.
There I go, back on third again.
Well, I can't change their names.
You got an outfield?
Sure.
Left fielder's name?
Why?
I just thought I'd ask you.
Well, I just said I tell you.
The left fielder's name?
Why?
Because?
Oh, he plays center field.
Oh.
Told you all these players got.
All I'm trying to figure out is what's the guy's name in left field?
Now, what is on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who is on first?
I don't know.
Third base.
You got a pitcher on this team?
Wouldn't be a fine team without a pitcher.
What's his name?
Tomorrow.
Oh, you don't want to tell me today?
I'm telling you.
Then go ahead.
Tomorrow.
What time?
What time what?
What time tomorrow you're going to tell me who's pitching?
Now listen, who is not?
I'll break your arm if you say who's on first. I want to know what the pitcher's name is.
What's on second?
I don't know. Third base. You're supposed to do that together.
Yes.
Third base. There you go. Very good.
You got a catcher?
Sure.
Catcher's name.
Today.
You want to tell me today? Tomorrow, do you?
I'm telling you.
The catcher's name?
Today.
Today. And tomorrow's pitching?
Now you've got it.
Now I've got it.
Hey.
Now I've got it.
Hey.
All we got is a couple of days on the team.
Well, I can't help that.
All right, you know, I'm a good catcher. Now, I get behind the plate, and tomorrow's pitching on my team, and a heavy hitter gets up.
Yes.
Now, when he gets up, me, being a good catcher, I'm going to throw the guy out at first base. So the guy bunts the ball. I pick up the ball. I'm going to throw the guy out at first base. So I pick up the ball, and I throw it to who?
Now, that's right. That's the first thing you said. That's right.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's what all you have?
That's all I have to do is throw the ball first. Now who's got it?
Naturally. Now you've got it.
I throw the ball first base. Someone's got to get the ball. Now who's got it?
Naturally.
Who?
Naturally.
Who? Naturally.
Naturally.
Now I pick up the ball and throw it to naturally.
No, 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 no.
He gets the ball, naturally gets the ball, and naturally throws it to first.
You throw the ball to first base.
Then who gets it?
Naturally.
So I pick up the ball and throw it to naturally.
No.
And naturally gets the ball and?
You throw the ball to who?
Naturally?
Naturally.
That's what I'm saying. Abbott.
You're not saying it.
I said I throw the ball naturally.
No, you don't.
I throw the ball to who?
Naturally.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it isn't.
I throw the ball to first base. Someone's got to get it.
So who gets it?
Naturally.
That's it.
He'd better get it. So I throw the ball to first base, all right? All right.
All right.
Whoever it is gets the ball, drops the ball, and the guy runs to second. Now, who picks up the ball and throws it to what? What throws it to? I don't know. I don't know. Throws it back to tomorrow. Triple play.
Could be. Could be.
Another guy gets up and hits a long fly ball to because. Why?
Yes.
I don't know. He's on third, and I don't give a darn.
What did you say?
I said, I don't give a darn.
Oh, that's our shortstop.
Ah!
Wow, that was amazing. But do we know who's the real Abbott Costello? The world may never know. I'm Jay Abdella, and this is the JA Show.